Which one of these homes should Elmo live in? Should he live in the red one, orange, green, blue, or purple? He should live in the red one, of course, because he's red too. Here's Elmo. Let's bring up his house and let's see what's inside. First, that's the number 1. That's pretty easy to count. 1 dot. Let's see what's inside. Here we go. Hey, I don't think that's just one dinosaur. That's more than one. Let's count them together and see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have 5 red dinosaurs. Well, this house only has 1 on it, so we should only put 1 dinosaur in. 1. And now Elmo can go live there. Let's put him right there. Thanks, Elmo. What about Big Bird? Which home should Big Bird live in? Well, this house is orange, just like his feet, so he should live in this one. Let's bring it forward. Can you help me count the dots and see what number's on this house? Thanks. 1, 2. That's the house number 2, and it's orange, just like Big Bird's feet. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Oh, wow, it's more dinosaurs. But these look like way more than 2 dinosaurs. Why don't you help me count them? They're yellow and orange, just like Big Bird. 1, 2. Let's get all the yellow ones first. 3, 4, and 5. 5 yellow dinosaurs. Now how about the orange ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wow, 5 orange and 5 yellow. Together that makes 10 dinosaurs. Well, we only need 2 for this house, so why don't we do 1 yellow dinosaur and 1 orange dinosaur. That equals 2. Now Big Bird can live in his house. Good job, Big Bird. Which house should Oscar the Grouch live in? Do you think the green one, blue, or purple? You're right, the green one, because Oscar is green also. Let's count the dots. 1, 2, 3. This house has 3 dots. Let's open it up. Yep, there's more dinosaurs inside. That looks like a lot more than 3. Help me count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 green dinosaurs. Wow, that's a lot. Well, we only need 3 to go in the house so that Oscar can live there. So let's count to 3 for the house. 1, 2, and 3. Now Oscar can go live inside. Okay, there you go, Oscar. We're down to 2 more houses. I'll bet you know which one Cookie Monster wants to live in. The blue one, right? Because it's blue just like Cookie Monster. Let's count the dots. Let's have Cookie Monster help with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. This house is number 4. I wonder how many dinosaurs are inside. Wow, a lot more than 4. Okay, help me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 dinosaurs. Well, we only need 4 for this one, so help me count to 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now Cookie Monster can live in his house, his blue house. And last but not least is Abby. Her hair is purple, so the number 5 purple house will be hers. Let's count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the number 5 house. Open it up. Doesn't seem like there's very many dinosaurs. Abby can help us count. Okay, Abby, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh, we need 1 more to get to 5. Here comes 1 more pterodactyl flying in. Now we have 5. Help me count them to put them in the house. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great job, Abby. Now everybody has their home. Let's look at those colors one more time. Purple, blue, green, orange, red. In Spanish, that's rojo, anaranjado, verde, azul, morado. Great job. Let's also count them now together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you know what that is in Spanish? Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're so smart. Elmo wants to go swimming. Which one of these fish bowls should he swim in? Well, of course, he's going to want to swim in the red one. Just like Elmo, he's red. But who's this? It's a new friend, Mr. Crab. If Elmo wants to swim in Mr. Crab's fish bowl, he needs to help him count to 4. Those are all the bubbles on his bowl. Here we go. Help me count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Now Mr. Crab will let Elmo swim in his fish bowl. There he goes. He's having fun in the pool. What about Oscar the Grouch? I think he wants to go swimming also. Which one of these fish bowls should he swim in? The green one, right. Let's count the bubbles on the fish bowl for the seahorse, and maybe he'll let Oscar swim in his fish bowl. Here we go, let's count. 1, 2. 2 bubbles. And here goes the seahorse. And here goes Oscar the Grouch swimming. Good job, Oscar. What about Cookie Monster? Which one of these fish bowls should Cookie Monster swim in? Yes, the first one. Uh-oh. Here's Mr. Shark. He's blue, just like Cookie Monster. And here's his bowl. If Cookie Monster wants to swim in the shark's bowl, he has to count the bubbles. Let's help him count. 1. That was easy. There was only 1 bubble. Here we go. There goes the shark. 1. And here, Cookie Monster can swim. Who's next? How about Abby? Abby has purple hair. Which one of these fish bowls should Abby swim in? Yes, the purple one. That's the octopus. And there's the fish bowl. But to get in the fish bowl, we have to help her count the bubbles. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 3 bubbles. Now the octopus can go swimming, and so can Abby. Good job, Abby. And our last one, of course, is Big Bird. Which one of these should Big Bird swim in? Right here. This is our orange fish bowl. And here's our orange fish number 5. To get number 5 fish back into his bowl, we need to count the bubbles. Help me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. And here goes the fish. And here goes Big Bird. Let's look at the colors again. Say them with me. Blue, green, purple, red, orange. Now let's do it in Spanish. Azul, verde, morado, rojo, anaranjado. Good job. Will you count them with me now? Thanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's do it in Spanish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. The Sesame Street friends say they all want to go swimming together, not in separate fish bowls. So they need to go swimming in this giant bucket of popsicles. Here comes Big Bird jumping in. And now Elmo. And Abby. They're all swimming. And now Oscar the Grouch. And now Cookie Monster. It looks like they're having fun. But what is that on there? It looks like it's letters of the alphabet. Hey, maybe Sesame Street friends can help us put the alphabet together. That's a great idea. Why don't we start with Elmo? Elmo, will you help us find all of the red popsicles? Yes? Great! Let's put Elmo right there. And let's find all of the red popsicles. Here's one. That's the letter V. The letter R. The letter A. I think I see one more. The letter H. Okay, let's put those there. Who should we look at next? How about Big Bird? Big Bird is yellow, so let's find all of the yellow popsicles. Wait a minute, I don't see any yellow popsicles. What about orange? Big Bird's feet are orange. Okay, let's look for the orange popsicles. Here's one, that's the letter C. And here's another orange one, the letter F. Uh-oh, Oscar's standing on one. Here's another one, the letter S. And here, the letter P. Okay, how about Abby? Let's look at your alphabet popsicles next. Okay, let's look for the purple and pink ones because Abby is purple and pink. Okay, there's the letter D and W, B, J, L. Can you point to one if you see it and I might miss it? Y, O. Do you see any other pink and purple popsicles? Nope, me neither. How about Oscar the Grouch? Hey, Oscar, what's your favorite color? Green, right. Okay, Oscar, help me find all of the green popsicles. Here we go, that's the letter K, the letter T, and the letter Q. Did I get them all? Yep. Now it's Cookie Monster's turn. He's blue, so let's look for all of the blue letters. Here we go. The letter I, the letter M, the letter E, and the letter U. Look at all of these letters we have. Now we just have a few letters left over. These are brown. Let's pull them out and let's put our alphabet together. The letter X, the letter Z, the letter N, and the letter G. Wow, this is a lot of letters. Okay, we need to put them all in order now. Okay, which one do we start with? The letter A, right. It's right here. A. Let's move all of these down here and let's line them up. A. Do you see where B is? Oh, right here. B. And here's the letter C. And D. What about E? E is next. Yes, down here it's blue, just like Cookie Monster. E. Now we need the letter F. Do you see it? Oh, yes, right here, it's orange. F. And now the letter G. Here it's brown. G. H. I. J. What's next? Oh, it's the letter K. It's over here and it's green. K. Let's put it underneath here. L. M. Now we need N. And next is O. How about the letter P? It's over here. P. And now we need the letter Q. R. S. We're almost done. T. U. V. W. X. Y. And and Z. Our Sesame Street characters help us do the whole alphabet. Let's put Elmo up here. And Big Bird right here. And Abby, how about Abby right there? And Cookie Monster right here, as they helped us with the alphabet. And how about Oscar the Grouch? Just putting him over here. Great job, guys. Thanks for your help. Elmo walks to the supermarket. He wants to find his friends. He wants to play at the park with his friends. He knocks on the supermarket door. And guess who's inside? It's Big Bird. Big Bird says, "Hello." He walks outside of the supermarket and he wants to play at the park too. They run over to the schoolhouse. Oscar the Grouch is still in school. They ring the doorbell and the school door opens. They see Oscar the Grouch. Oscar hops out of the school and he says, "Hello." Big Bird walks over and says, "Hello." Now, they need to find their other friends. They ask, "Where is Cookie Monster?" Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch and Elmo run to the pizza parlor. They want to find their friend, Cookie Monster. Big Bird knocks on the door. The door opens. Cookie Monster says, "Hello." He hops to his friends because he's so happy to see them. But where's Abby? We should walk to her apartment. They walk to her apartment. Oscar the Grouch hops and Big Bird runs. They're here. Big Bird rings the doorbell and the door opens. There's Abby. Abby walks down the steps. She's so happy she's laughing. She says, "Let's walk to the park." Elmo says, "I want to drive to the park." He hops in his car and he drives away. Abby says, "I want to fly to the park in my helicopter." She skips to her helicopter, hops in, and then she flies away. Big Bird says, "I want to ride to the park in my truck." Big Bird runs to his truck, hops in, and rides away. Cookie Monster and Oscar the Grouch will walk to the park. Let's go! "Let's play hide and seek," says Elmo. "Good idea," says Abby. Abby hides behind the tree. Big Bird walks to the tree and hides with Abby. Elmo says, "I'll count to 10, then I'll find you." Cookie Monster says, "Where should I hide?" "I'll hide behind this tree." He runs to the tree and hides. Where should Oscar the Grouch hide? "How about behind this tree?" Good idea. He slides over to this tree and hides. Ready or not, here I come. Elmo looks for his friends. He looks behind the first tree. He finds Abby, and Big Bird. "I found you." Now he walks over to the other tree and looks around and finds Cookie Monster. "I found you, Cookie Monster." He still needs to find his other friend, Oscar the Grouch. Do you remember where he's hiding? Yes, behind this tree. "I found you." Yes, you found me. Big Bird and Abby want to play hide and seek. "Okay," says Elmo. "Let's play. I'll count to 10 while you hide." Elmo walks over, turns to the fence, and starts to count. Abby runs to the tree and hides. Big Bird walks to the other tree and hides also. Oscar the Grouch says, "Where should I hide?" He sees the other tree and slides over to hide behind the other tree. "What about me?" says Cookie Monster. "Where can I hide?" "With me," says Abby. He runs over to Abby and hides behind her tree. Elmo counted to 10, and now he's ready to find his friends. He walks over to the first tree and says, "I see you." And there he sees Abby and he sees Cookie Monster. "I found you. You found me. And you found me. Now let's walk over to find Big Bird." He walks to find Big Bird and he sees him behind the tree. "Hi, Big Bird." "Hi, Elmo. Where should we look for Oscar the Grouch?" Let's hop over to the other tree and look behind the tree. There he is. "You found me. I found all of my friends." "I want to play on the seesaw," says Big Bird. He walks to the seesaw and jumps on. Elmo says, "I will play with you." He walks to the other side and hops on. And then they play. The seesaw is fun. When Elmo is done, he hops off. Big Bird hops off too and walks to her other friends. "I want to ride on the Ferris wheel." Big Bird walks over and jumps onto the Ferris wheel. Cookie Monster says, "I want to play on the Ferris wheel also." He walks over and jumps on. Let's walk to the zoo and look at all of the animals. Elmo walks to the zoo. Cookie Monster hops to the zoo. Big Bird runs to the zoo. Oscar the Grouch slides to the zoo. And Abby skips to the zoo. They all wait in line to get to the zoo. They watch all the animals. This is a giraffe. The giraffe walks really slow because it's so tall. The gorilla plays on all of the rocks. The tiger runs really fast. Elmo laughs at the tiger. He loves to see the tiger. Now he pets the tiger. Cookie Monster laughs also. He's having so much fun. He wants to pet the giraffe. Cookie Monster pets the giraffe. Big Bird wants to play with the gorilla. The gorilla runs over, and Big Bird can play with him now. "Hi, gorilla." Oscar the Grouch says, "I'm hungry. I want to eat." Let's walk to the pizza store. Elmo and his friends run to the pizza store. They are hungry. Elmo sits down at the table, and Cookie Monster sits at the other table. Elmo eats the pizza. Yum, yum, yum. Cookie Monster says, "I'm thirsty." He drinks some water. Big Bird says, "I'm hungry too." He eats the pizza. Yum, yum, yum. Abby walks over and says, "I don't feel good. I need to go to the hospital." Luckily, they're right next door to a hospital. Abby opens the door to the hospital and walks through the door. She meets the doctor and says, "Doctor, I don't feel very good." She lays down on the bed. The doctor says, "You'll be okay. Let's check you out." She checks Abby's heart and her eyes, and then she picks up a special tool to test her stomach. She says, "I think you have a tummy ache from eating too much pizza." Abby jumps off the table and says, "Thank you, doctor. I feel better already." Will you help me match the right ball with the right friend? Thanks. This ball is red. Where should I put the red ball? You're right, I should put it over here with Elmo. Elmo's red. What about the blue ball? Where should I put the blue ball? You're right, here with Cookie Monster. And the green ball. Where should I put the green ball? Yes, Oscar the Grouch. He likes green. And what about the yellow ball? Would it go with Rosita? No, it's gonna come up here with Big Bird. Big Bird is yellow, so he gets the yellow ball. What about the orange one? I don't see anybody here that's orange. Oh, but wait! Rosita has orange around her eyes and an orange bow in her hair. Yep, she's gonna get the orange ball. And last but not least, our pink ball. Who gets the pink ball? Right, it's Gabby. What's gonna happen when I touch the magic wand to one of the balls? Let's see. Wow! I wonder what would happen if I touch the pink ball. Wow! It's like magic. What will happen if I touch the blue ball? Neat! Let's try the yellow ball. And now, the green ball. That was fun! Let's see what's inside. If we squeeze the bubble real hard, it pops open. It looks like candy. Let's feed the candy to Cookie Monster. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's the number 4. And it's blue, just like Cookie Monster. Now, I wonder what's inside. Which one should we pick? The green ball. Squeeze. Oh, it popped. Let's count the candy and feed it to Oscar the Grouch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 pieces of candy for Oscar. And here's the number 6. It's green. Which one should we open next? Yes, the orange ball. And squeeze. There, we popped it. It's more orange candy. Let's feed it to Rosita. Count with me. 1, 2. This looks like a lot of candy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 pieces of candy, and this is orange. Which one should we open next? How about the yellow ball? And squeeze! Wow, now it's yellow candy. Let's count and feed it to Big Bird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 yellow pieces of candy. That's the number 7, and it's yellow, just like Big Bird. And now the magic wand is going to choose the pink one. Pop! Oh, look, that's not very much candy. Let's count and give it to Gabby. 1 pink candy, 2 pink candies. That's the number 2, and it's pink, just like Gabby. Hey, there's still 1 red ball left, but we didn't change it. I wonder what will happen when I touch the wand to the red ball. Let's see. Wow, that's not a ball, but it's red. Should we open it up and see what's inside? Yes, I hear something shaking. Let's see. Oh, what's that? It's little monkeys, and they're all different colors. Let's count and put them back in the barrel. Okay, let's count the monkeys and put them back in the barrel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, look, they're caught together. 8, 9, and 10. That's 10 monkeys. Let's put the lid on and see what happens when our magic wand comes in. Now we have all the barrels. This is the blue barrel, yellow, purple, green, and red. It looks like we changed all of the numbers into ice cream scoops. But hey, that's not an ice cream scoop. That's a baby shark. Let's see what's underneath baby shark. Hey, it's food. It's corn. Corn is yellow and starts with a C. And it's a lemon. Lemon starts with an L. Big Bird loves to eat lemons and corn. Which one should we look at next? The orange one? Okay. Wow, look at all the great food. It's an orange. Orange starts with an O. And here's a popsicle. This popsicle is orange, and it has a C on it. That's a big C. C is for cat. Let's feed that to Gabby. Which one should we look under next? How about the green one? Wow, more food. This is broccoli. I'll bet Oscar loves broccoli. Broccoli starts with a B. And look, another popsicle. The popsicle is green too. That's the letter K. K is for kite. Let's feed that to Oscar. He needs his veggies. Let's open the red one. Yum! Those snacks look great. It's a red strawberry. Strawberry starts with an S. And this popsicle has the letter H on it. H is for horse. Let's feed that to Elmo for his snack. How about the pink one? I wonder what's under there. There's some great snacks. It's a peach. Peach starts with the letter P. And it's another popsicle. This popsicle has a W on it. W is for watermelon. Okay, Gabby, you can have your snack now. It's our last one, and it's blue. Here we go. It's our last popsicle. This popsicle has the letter E on it. E is for elephant. Let's feed that to Cookie Monster. What's that? It's a cookie. That cookie isn't blue. But maybe we should count the chocolate chips and then feed it to Cookie Monster. Okay, here we go. Count with me. 1, 2, 3. We got it right. Okay, he can have his treat now. Let's get ready to count all the monkeys. Oh no, all of the monkeys got out of their barrel. Will you help me sort them and put them back in the right barrel? Thanks. Okay, let's listen to some music while we put them in the right barrel. Red, red, green, yellow, red, orange, yellow, whoops, red and purple, green, blue, orange, and purple, yellow and purple, yellow, blue, it's stuck, blue, orange, green, red, orange, blue, purple, green, blue, and blue. Purple, orange, orange, yellow, blue, purple, orange, green, red, green, green, I dropped one, orange, red, purple, yellow, purple. We're almost done. Green, yellow, red, purple, 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 blue, orange, green, yellow, yellow, blue, purple, red, red, green, yellow, blue, blue, and our last one, where does it go? In the orange bucket. Great job! Let's learn shapes today with Elmo. Elmo loves the color red and the rectangle shape. A rectangle has 4 sides, 2 shorter sides, and 2 longer sides. Let's color the rectangle. Take your finger and draw with me. Let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job! Look at all the shapes. Which one of these shapes fits our rectangle? Is it this one? No. Is it this one? No, that's a star. What about this one? Let's put it on the rectangle and find out. I think that fits. Let's count the sides again. 1, 2, 3, 4. We did it! All of our Sesame Street friends are hungry. Help me feed them with the shapes. First, let's start with this shape. Which shape is this? It's a square, and it's orange. Let's feed it to Big Bird. He likes orange. Now, how about the star? Star's a great shape. It has 5 points. This one is blue. Which one should we feed it to? Cookie Monster, of course. He's hungry and he's blue. Too bad it's not a cookie. What about this shape? That looks like a square also, but this one looks like it's dark blue. Help me count the sides to the square. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 sides. Okay, Cookie Monster. What shape is this? It's a circle, and this one is red. Who wants to eat the circle? Right, Elmo does, because he's red. Now we have a rectangle. Do you remember? We just learned about rectangles. But this rectangle is green. Who do you think is going to eat the green rectangle? Yes! Oscar the Grouch is, because he's green. Yum! Now we have a triangle. Triangle has 3 sides and 3 corners. This one is blue. Wow, Cookie Monster's been eating a lot today. We have a hexagon. A hexagon has 6 sides and 6 corners. This one is green. Which Sesame Street friend is going to eat the green one? Right! Oscar the Grouch is going to eat the green hexagon. It's a pentagon. It looks like the hexagon, but it only has 5 sides. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one is green also. Of course, Oscar the Grouch is going to eat it. And it's a blue circle now. Wow, Cookie Monster's been eating a lot. What's left? It looks like a triangle. A triangle has 3 sides, 1, 2, 3, and 3 corners. This triangle's yellow. Which Sesame Street friend is yellow? Well, Big Bird has yellow feathers, but he has an orange box. That's okay. We'll feed it to Big Bird. Thanks for your help. Will you help me put all the shapes together to make it look like Elmo? Thanks. Let's see. We have a half circle that's black, a big oval that's red, 2 circles that are white, and another oval that's orange. Let's see, let's start here with the red oval. And now the half circle. That looks like his smile. Now 1 eyeball, that's a circle. And the second eye, that's another circle. And last we have his nose. That's an oval and it's orange. Great job! It's a triangle. A triangle has 3 sides. Take your finger, point at the triangle, and draw it with me. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it with a crayon now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Big Bird loves triangles, and he loves yellow. Help me put Big Bird back together. Let's look at the shapes. We have 1 big circle, 2 triangles. Here we have some circles. And we have these fun yellow squigglies. I don't know what shape these are. What are these? Let's put together Big Bird and find out. Let's start with the eyes. Now for the beak. The first triangle goes here, and the second one goes on the bottom. I know what these are. It's his hair. Oh, that's cute. Great job. Look at these shapes. Will you help me put them in the right spot? Thanks. Why don't we start with the triangle? Remember, the triangle has 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. Which spot does it fit in? This one? Nope. This one. It's a triangle. Next, let's choose the star. A star has 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is blue. Where is the star home? Right here at the end. Next, let's do the square. Remember, a square has 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is orange. And this is where the square goes. We can't put it in the circle. It goes in the square. Now, let's do the pentagon. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sides, and it's green. Where does the pentagon go? Does it go here? No, it goes over here. Star, pentagon, triangle, square. What's left? It's our red circle. That's left. Here we go. Let's fit it in. And there's our circle. Okay, help me push each of the shapes inside while you say the shape with me. Let's do it together. Star, pentagon, triangle, square, circle. Good job. It's an oval. An oval looks like a squished circle. Oscar the Grouch loves green. Why don't we draw the oval in green? Take your finger and draw with me. Here we go. Great job! You did it! And now our magic wand brought all the rest of the shapes. Which one of these shapes fits in the oval? Let's see. Is it this one? No, this is a circle. And remember, an oval is a squished circle. What about this one? No, now you're just being silly. That's a star. Well, we know Oscar likes green, so let's look for a green oval. I think it's this one. Let's try it and find out. Yes, that's it. Good job.